Yes, this is one of my more extravagant hats, I would say. If any of you don't know, I volunteer um, at a camp for girls who've been sexually abused, and have for I don't even know how long, but the last few years, obviously with COVID, it's been challenging. But that's the reason I got into hats. And I don't generally take my Christmas hats to the camp, but um, kind of eked out into my world. So this one is actually a gift from my sweet friend Laura and her husband. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But I thought I'd wear it because I wanted to chat for just a minute about something that came up for me today on one of my calls. Um, balance and peace. So when we are initially trying to release the food fog and the chaos and the cacophony that is too much food in our world, that all we're thinking about is food, um, we're focused on peace, rightly so. I don't know about any of you, but if you've had even a glimpse of that peace, you know how invaluable it is. As a matter of fact, I would say probably uh, 4 or 6 weeks into um, my bright line eating journey, it had been about 6 months on a weight loss plan, um, but and I'd abstained actually. But when you go to, I believe it had a lot to do with the intermittent fasting that we do, um, as well as the no sugar, no flour. So anyway, at about 4 weeks into the boot camp, I was suddenly hit with this overarching peace. It literally it washed over me. I'll never forget it. I remember where I was. I remember the moment. I remember it clearly. The feeling was intensely wonderful. And I decided at that point I didn't care if I didn't lose another ounce. I was going to eat this way because not only did I have clarity and focus, and regular television was so boring to me, but I also had this peace that washed over me, which is kind of what I'm seeing right here. Oh, it's so beautiful here. Every one of these trees speaks to me from different perspectives. Anyway, I'll go into trees another day. So, balance for me started to come pretty near, pretty near or after I hit maintenance, I think. But to me, the difference is peace is a feeling of calm and relax. At least for me, a feeling of calm and groundedness and centeredness, mindfulness. Balance is being able to wear this goofy hat and get a little silly. Balance is dancing joyfully in the morning to my playlists and singing at the top of my lungs in the shower and elsewhere. And then being able to grieve the loss of my sweet dog, um, going through those big variations in emotions without even thinking about going to the food. So that to me is the difference, and I believe it takes time and confidence and a sort of an integrity. I hate that word, I really do, because there are times when we eat off plan. It's not because we don't have integrity. It's not because we aren't being honest. It's not because we don't have strength or character or courage. It's literally our addictive brain that's screaming at us. So I want to be clear that balance for me comes over time, um, beyond time when we've had practice and um, confidence building. I think of confidence as a muscle we build, just like everything else. Every single meal that we have that's on target and on plan, every single moment that we have where where we sit in joy and mindfulness, those are the reasons that we build confidence. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but um, to me, they're both really important. Um, and as you can see from this, this just makes me smile. This hat is so ridiculous. Um, I don't generally wear it out to the store or anything. I have worn it to, and yes, I do wear most of my Christmas hats all Christmas time, but I don't generally wear this one. But I had to for purposes of this conversation. Balance, balance, really a beautiful concept and so important. We want to be able to get excited and giddy and joyful um, and a little ludicrous. We want to live fully. And we want to be able to be incredibly sad and bereft and even disgusted. And I can go into disgust. First time I felt that, or anger, rage. We want to be able to have all of those emotions without the ramifications of feeling a need or white knuckling it or getting rigid about things, even considering thinking about food in those moments. We don't want to have to. And I can tell you with work around the concepts that I've been talking about here, it can happen. It does happen. I've seen it over and over and over again. So important. Have a happy day. What day is it? It's Tuesday. Have a happy day.